Yes, I read you. Over. Can you hear me? Over. Can you hear me? Oh, oh, hello. I know. Hello and good evening, everybody. It's everybody's favorite figure collecting Lobo here, and we are back. Yes, back for another riveting segment of Figure Friday. Yes, of course, it is that special time of the week where we spend some quality time together and basically nerd out about all things figure, Funko, merchandise, memorabilia related of all kinds, shapes, colors, and sizes. You best believe anything of that sort you'll find right here on this channel. Now, as always, we're not only coming at you live from TikTok, but also from my YouTube channel as well. Which, of course, I'm actually very, very happy because let's face it, folks, I'm trying my best to to get out there to make sure everybody knows that they are not alone, that everybody's hobbies can go recognized and everything. So, with that being said, folks, if you haven't already, please do me a favor and go grab yourself something to drink, something to eat, a snack if you want to, because as you know, this is a green zone, and I want you guys to feel as at ease as possible because you are welcome here and you are safe. Yes, good evening, mother. Yes, good evening. Hello. Yes, and thank you so much for the roses. They smell delightful. But yeah, go ahead and help yourself. And no need to worry about me, folks. I had my dinner not too long ago, and I have something to drink right here. Good old sweet tea. Yeah. Oh goodness gracious. I apologize, folks. Phew. Um, but yeah, and also feel free to share the live, share this live, of course, on TikTok if you haven't already, because hey, I want everybody to come and join me. I want everybody to come and chill. But I never really I never thought that this is the way that the background would look. And for some reason, I'm not really sure if I can turn that off. Hang on, let me see if I can, because I really don't know if I can. Because like I said, I didn't count on that. I didn't count on this doing this. Heck. I don't think I can. Can I? No, I probably can't. No, no, I can't. No. Okay. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me. You know what? It's okay. I actually like the aesthetic that it's bringing to the field. So hey. Let me get stretched. Yeah, boy. Oh yeah, and for those of you guys who went to work today, I hope you went out and I hope you killed this Friday. If you guys got paid, I hope you made that bread. Or if you still haven't gotten paid yet, I hope you're still working hard and grinding to make that paycheck. And of course, may all your dreams come true. And because just know, again, you guys are essential and you guys are breathtakingly awesome, and I appreciate you all so much. But of course, we have hit that 3 minute marker, so we are going to go ahead and get started. Again, I invite you guys to please come and chill with me because wait, well, I lost my train of thought here. Oh yes. Oh, I'm sorry. So again, I want to say hello and welcome back for those who are just joining us, or if you're going to be watching this as a highlight on the YouTube channel, the link is in my bio, TikTok. Um, so for tonight's tale, we are actually going to be delving into the world of TVs and movies. TV and movies, my apologies, folks, to introduce a pair of very strange individuals who made a very unique discovery that turned their entire world upside down. See what I did there? There's a reason why I said that, folks, so I'm pretty sure you guys can recognize that. So again, I invite you guys to sit back, relax, kick your feet up, take a deep breath, because as you know, it's just you, me, and the merchandise of tonight. So why don't we go ahead and get started? First up, we're actually going to be introducing the leader of this duo, and of course, the only reason I say that is because these were the only two that I was able to procure. That's not to say that you won't see the last two, because trust and believe, you will. So he is the leader of this duo and the Stranger Crew, and who should, I mean, in my opinion, he should become a DJ, since, of course, he enjoys talking into a radio or a walkie-talkie. So, ladies and gents, please give a big Wolfpack welcome to our first guest of the evening, Mr. Mike Wheeler. Oh my God, the freaking thing is not showing it. Oh God, that sucks. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. Bonjour, Rabbit. How you doing? Good evening. But again, that's right, folks. The Dungeon Master of the Stranger Things TV series is making his debut this fine Friday evening. Ah, there we go. Now he's showing. Now he's showing. Sweet, sweet. And I'm actually proud to say that I had joined the Stranger Things fandom. And of course, this was another find from my recent trip to Denver. And of course, as always, I brought a story. So, again, let me get him first out of his entrapment. And I'll show you guys. And for those of you guys who haven't seen Stranger Things, I highly recommend it because it's like it's a mind trip. I'm not gonna lie, very good show, very good show. There we go. Wait, let me just bring it back. There we go. Let me show you guys. Now, as you can see, he's rocking his Hellfire Club T-shirt, which of course that is a legitimate thing. And as you can see, I'm an official card-carrying member. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, but your shirt is black. It's not the same as the other ones. I know that, and there's a reason for that. There's simply because, for some reason, like a man of my stature, the sizing differences and everything, it's hard to find it, you know. So again, I decided to go with the classic black, and I'm still a member of the Hellfire Club, and I am proud to say that it's a great club. But now it's a little bit of story time, so please gather around, my minions. Now, in the beginning here, when Mike's best friend, Will Byers, mysteriously went missing, he and his other friends, Lucas and Dustin, made it their mission to hunt him down and find him. However, while searching for Will, they stumbled upon an escaped girl named 11. 11, I'm sorry, instead. Wow, I mean, oh, come on, Cotton Candy. It's a term of endearment. Heck, it means that I hold you right here. Um, and of course, Mike soon discovered that she knew something about Will's disappearance and enlisted her help in finding him. I'm new. What are we doing? Well, Alex, let me be the first to welcome you to what I like to call Figure Friday. Basically, what I do here is I am a figure collector, right? And I know you can't see it because of the background and everything, but basically what I do is I collect figures and Funkos and also pieces of merchandise and memorabilia, and I show them off on TikTok, but also on my YouTube channel as well. I gather information about said character or characters or items, and I show them off here, and I share that information with you as well as some fun facts. And I show off the figure, the Funko, or the piece of merchandise. And I hope that you like it. I mean, because I also share the fun facts as well. So in a way, it's I know it's probably already been done like hundreds of times by other folks. So I'm contributing, honestly. What about Power Ranger figures? Yes, like I said, I know you can't see it right now, but like there's a shelf behind me. God, I'm never gonna use this freaking the screen again, honestly. Like if you look through my fingers right there, this whole shelf right here behind me, that is entirely made up of Power Rangers and Power Ranger figures and other memorabilia. Let me see them. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me grab a couple of those real quick. Okay, and I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Hang on. There we go. Okay. 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 So let me just show this one off first. This is the green, as you can see, the Mighty Morphin Green Power Ranger of the SH Figure Arts family, and of course, this is the White Ninjetti Mighty Morphin Power Ranger from season 3. Green screen is against me on this one. Yeah, trust and believe, I am never going to use this green screen again. It is so freaking overbearing and it pisses me off, honestly. And it sucks because I can't take it off, man. Hell. Yes, yes, it is nice. But let me just get back to the story about Will here. He enlisted the help of the mysterious girl named 11, and wow, can I see him again? Yeah, sure. Hey, Anna, what's up? How you doing? Now, again, this is the Green Ranger. God, this freaking background is killing me right now. What's up, Ranger fan? Happy Friday to you too, boss. And of course, this is the White Ninjetti Power Ranger. And again, I have, like I said, there's a whole freaking shelf up here dedicated straight up mortal. I'm sorry, mortal, but Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and everything. And I have other series of Power Rangers as well, ranging from Mighty Morphin all the way up to Time Force and Lost Galaxy in space. You know. Sorry, so cool. I have a small collection as well. Hey, awesome, dude. Heck, it's nice to meet a fellow collector. The green screen wants to eat. This green screen really doesn't want me to have a good time tonight. Heck. Oh my goodness. But we're gonna veer off Rangers just for a second, folks, and get back to the Stranger Things. So again, during their time together, Mike and Eleven they actually they actually formed a strong bond and quickly grew to like each other. Once Will was found, actually, however, Mike was happy that he had returned home safely. However, he was greatly devastated by Eleven's sacrifice to defeat the Demogorgon. Still devastated, however, by Eleven's disappearance, 1 year later, Mike called out to her every single night while assisting Will with somewhat of a new supernatural issue. And eventually, he reunited with Eleven. And of course, he, along with his friends and Steve, yes, newcomer Steve, they then worked on burning the sprawling network of another interdimensional threat. And of course, using it as a distraction, however, for Eleven to close the gate to what was known as the Upside Down for good. And Mike later attended what was known as the Snowball Dance with Eleven, and which he previously promised her, which is good because he's a man of his word. And Mike and Elle, since that was her new nickname, were seemingly inseparable until the summer of 1985, when their relationship faced an entirely new set of trials and tribulations. And in an attempt to sort of establish boundaries, Elle's disgruntled adoptive father, Chief Hopper, scared off Mike and jeopardized the teen's relationship. And of course, Will he kind of also expressed his frustrations with how Mike and Lucas's relationship had disrupted the sort of dynamic in their friend group. You know, since from the beginning, these four companions they would all get together and play Dungeons and Dragons every single time they were together. And their attention will actually turn to more pressing concerns. However, when Will alerted them to the presence of the new threat known as the Mind Flayer, when we introduced a new character, Max, after Max's stepbrother, Billy Hargrove, was actually noted to be acting unusual, they actually learned that Billy and various Hawkins residents had actually become possessed by the Mind Flayer and began such efforts to defeat it. And then we fast forward a good 2, maybe 3 months. Mike and his friends had to bid farewell to Eleven and the buyers since they were moving out of Hawkins. But before leaving, however, Mike and Eleven made plans to visit each other over the summer and, of course, over Thanksgiving as well. And they reaffirmed their love for one another. So the separation between Mike and Eleven actually rekindled the fire in the relationship. And then we fast forward to the spring of 1986 when Mike was a dedicated member of the Hellfire Club, as you can see, and along with Dustin and Lucas, he headed to Lenora Hills, California to spend the spring break with Eleven. And she had actually sent Mike letters telling him that she had adapted very well to lifestyle in California. However, upon his arrival, Mike realized that Eleven was actually struggling more than she had told him. When Dr. Owens, however, whisked Elle away to work on regaining her powers, Mike actually joined Will, Jonathan, and Argyle in searching for her, and all the while evading Lieutenant Colonel Jack Sullivan and his forces in the U.S. Army, who held Eleven responsible for a murder spree in Hawkins, which of course that was when they were oblivious to the whole gate of the Upside Down being opened. And with help from Susie, Dustin's girlfriend, um, they were actually able to track down Eleven in a secret facility in Nevada, narrowly escaping Colonel Sullivan's forces, however. But when later Mike and the others helped Eleven fight new enemy known as Vecna from afar by creating sort of a makeshift sensory deprivation tank, and it allowed her to physically protect her consciousness. I'm sorry, project, not protect. My apologies. During Elle's mind battle, however, um, with the enemy, Mike made it clear to her that he loved her very, very much, giving her the strength to momentarily overpower and defeat Vecna. And we fast forward just a couple days right after that, when the group traveled to Hawkins, and they were actually shocked by the scale of destruction inflicted by a massive earthquake. That was upon their return, and that was when Will actually realized that his psychic connection that was created back in 1984 wasn't the Mind Flayer. It was actually Vecna, and he worried. He really told Mike that he still sensed Vecna's presence, and that for the horrors of the Upside Down were still actually going to happen, you know. And after assuring Will that they are going to kill Vecna once and for all, he reunited with the very much alive Hopper and witnessed the Upside Down sort of beginning to merge into Hawkins, you know. And that was actually towards the end of season 4. And I'm very happy to say that season 5 is growing ever closer, folks. And I honestly cannot wait to see what awaits us in this season, because it has been a roller coaster of emotions, so much chaos, destruction. Oh my goodness, I can't even wait to see it, really. But next year, yes, yes, that's right, next year. I can't wait, honestly. It's gonna look awesome. You guys good? I want to make sure you're good before we continue. Okay, so I did find out some pretty interesting fun facts about Mr. Wheeler here. For example, Mike is the first character to refer to the show's alternate dimension as the Upside Down. And of course, his first name is actually a reference to Mikey Walsh from the 1985 Goonies film, who was like that's who his character was originally based on. You know, since his character, like Mike, loved to explore and find new places to, to chill or just explore, like I said. And probably the funnest fact is that I found is that Mike Wheeler and Jim Hopper are the only characters to appear in all episodes of season 1, 2, and 3. So, little interesting tidbit there for you. Alrighty, folks. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next guest of the evening. Let me just move. I'm going to go ahead and put the Rangers back on the shelf real quick. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. Rest in peace, Tommy. We miss you, buddy. Okay. We good? Okay, we're good. Don't drop. They're already on the shelf. Shoot. I know my fingers. My fingers are like glue when it comes to those guys. Now, next up, we will actually be introducing the one who made the discovery of the Upside Down, mainly because he got lost in it. So, ladies and gents, please give another big Wolfpack welcome to Mr. Will Byers. Yes, that's right, folks. The one known as Will the Wise has also made his debut this fine Friday evening and brought with him a tale to tell. So, let me get him out of his plastic imprisonment. Thank you so much for the rose. Thank you so much for the rose. Appreciate you. Love you. Let me show you guys this. It sucks because I can't get any closer to the screen, because I'm pretty sure that if I do, yep, that's going to happen. I knew it. No, just please, just relax. There we go. Say it, don't spray it. I'm not spraying it, okay? I'm simply trying to prove a point here to you people just find this thing here, okay? I'm not spraying anything in, okay? I'm sorry. I mean, fuck the screen up, okay? I'm sorry. Suffering succotash. But a little history about Will here. Did you guys know that Will was a shy, artistic boy from the city of Hawkins, Indiana, who loved to play Dungeons and Dragons with his 3 best friends, Mike, Lucas, and Dustin? However, Will's life would turn upside down on the day of November 6th, 1983, And of course, hint, hint, November 6th is somebody's birthday. Just saying, just saying. Uh, but while cycling home from his friend's latest D&D campaign, Will crossed paths with a different type of predator. It was a humanoid predator hailing from an alternate dimension. And when Will tried his best to escape, the creature actually cornered him and transported him to its home dimension. For about a week, Will was able to evade the creature while his family and friends desperately searched for him. And what's cool is that he actually found a way to communicate with his mother, Joyce, across dimensions by manipulating electricity. And Will was eventually captured by the creature and taken to the other dimensions version of the public library, where he was strung up and attached to a mysterious alien vine. And Joyce and the local chief of police, Jim Hopper, traveled into the alternate dimension via interdimensional gateway at Hawkins National Laboratory, and finally managed to locate Will, and where he was taken to a hospital to recover, where he reunited with his family and his friends. Now, even though Will returned to his old life in Hawkins, his time in what his friends called the Upside Down um, had left a very, very burning mark on his psyche. He began to experience like strange visions of the two worlds flickering in and out of existence. And by the fall of 1984, Joyce had started sort of taking Will to Hawkins' lab to be examined by Dr. Sam Owens, who just dismissed Will's visions as consequences of trauma. However, his visions proved to be much they proved to be of a much stranger and more sinister nature, because Will began to see a gigantic spider like creature looming in the skies of the upside down world. And despite his best efforts to resist, he actually became possessed by the entity. And the creature, which Will and his friends dubbed as the Mind Flayer. And he basically exploited its connection to Will to manipulate Owens at the scientists at Hawkins' lab, resulting in so many deaths and casualties at the facility. Now, with the help of his mama and John and Mike's sister Nancy, the portion, however, of the creature that inhabited Will was driven out of his body and, of course, disappeared into the night sky. Additionally, however, Eleven, who was an escaped child test subject from Hawkins' lab with psychokinetic abilities, and a friend to Mike, Lucas, and Dustin, they used her powers to seal the interdimensional gateway, thus cutting off the Mind Flayer's psychic link to Will. And for a time, however, ended the Upside Down's incursion into Hawkins. We fast forward, however, at least about a month, if you will, where a recovered Will attended the snowball at Hawkins Middle School with his friends. And of course, by the summer of 1985, Will and many members of the party were in romantic relationships, however. And Mike had become involved with Eleven. Lucas had become involved with new character Max Mayfield. And Dustin with a girl in another state that he met at summer camp. Now, Will was he was the only member of the party to now be in a romantic relationship, and with the attention of his friends in short supply, he struggled to sort of feel accepted by them or even valued at the time. And he attempted to organize a new Dungeons and Dragons campaign, but shortly got upset and angry when he saw that his friends were clearly losing interest. And to make matters worse, Will sensed that the Mind Flayer's presence still lingered in Hawkins, and discovered that Max's stepbrother Billy was actually being used as its new little puppet. Now, putting his feelings behind him, he joined his friends once again, fighting the Mind Flayer. And about 3 months later, Will tearfully said goodbye to his friends before he and his family had to move out of Hawkins. And they took 11 with them, Now, Dr. Owens, however, had relocated the Byers and Eleven to Lenora Hills, California, where Eleven noticed that Will had been acting very weird and wondered if he had a crush on somebody. Will stood by Eleven's side, at their new school, where she had endured frequent bullying from a girl named Angela and her friends. Oh no, that's so sad, sir. I play. Oh yes, very sad. Feel very sad for Will, honestly. Um, Now, when Mike actually flew out to Lenora for the spring to spend it with Eleven and Will, during his visit, however, Eleven got involved in a minor incident involving Angela and her face at a local skating rink. And 11 ultimately got taken away by the police, but later, two mysterious agents had arrived at the Byers' household to protect and supervise Will, Jonathan, and Mike. Now you ask, why exactly would they show up at the house? Well, that was due to the fact that the house would later be attacked by the military. Now, one of the agents who was wounded in the attack told the boys to find Nina before succumbing to his wounds and passing away. Now, the three set out on a road trip to find 11, with Jonathan's friend Argyle. And during their trip, Will indirectly revealed his romantic feelings for Mike. Now, to which Mike remained oblivious, and after finding 11 in the Nevada desert, the four helped 11 by creating a makeshift sensory deprivation tank in the kitchen of a nearby pizza restaurant. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That might be a little bit weird, but if you think about it, it's actually very innovative. Now, this actually allowed her to use psychic projection to fight enemy Vecna, who was a newly surfaced evil from the world of the Upside Down. And 2 days later, the group had returned to Hawkins, and again, they were shocked by the destruction inflicted by a massive earthquake. Now, Will realized that his psychic connection to the Mind Flayer, again, it wasn't the Mind Flayer, but it was Vecna. Now, it was in that moment that he and the rest of the crew actually had walked over Grassy Hill, and they saw the destruction and chaos in a storm that was approaching fast. And in that moment, um, they came to the decision that Vecna needed to die because he wasn't gone. It may seem like he was, but he wasn't gone. Phew. Now, let me just share these fun facts with you guys, but I want to make sure this is good. Are you good before we continue? Good. Okay. Now, the first fun fact. In the episode known as The Vanishing of Will Byers, the episode Will tells Mike that the Demogorgon captured his character in Dungeons and Dragons, and what's cool is that that was actually a foreshadowing to Will's abduction by that creature. Huh? It's pretty cool, huh? And in season 3 is the only season of the series in which Will appears in every single episode, because since like most of the season 1 he was MIA, and kind of the same thing in season 2. I mean, I can understand that why, because season 3 he kind of shined in that one. But I apologize, folks. Whew. Main character vibes indeed, honestly. And probably the most coolest fun fact is the fact that I'm about to share. Since the second season, Will is shown again to possess certain psychic abilities known as what's called true sight. Now, what's cool about it is that this is likely a reference to the Stephen King character Danny Torrance, which possessed similar psychic abilities known as The Shining in the novel and film of the same name, which is very cool because that's one of my favorite films. The Shining was a great film. All right, folks. So, before we get out of here, I would very much like to also share a little bit of exciting news for the world of Mortal Kombat, or also for you Mortal Kombat fans. It was revealed today via new trailers. We got 3 new trailers, 3 new reveals today. One of them, however, we did get a new reveal for another part of the story, revealing new characters. We see the return of Li Mei. She made her appearance in Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and we see the return of Tanya, who's been in the game ever since Mortal Kombat 4. And we did see some other cameo fighters, including Darius and possibly Chameleon. I'm not really sure. That was one reveal. Um, the second reveal is that they came up with another animated film. I believe it was called Mortal Kombat Origins Cage Match. I do apologize, folks, if that's not right. And probably the most exciting, in my opinion, the reveal was the fact that they revealed the DLC Combat Pack 1. And that includes, of course, the obvious characters for you guys who've been following them. That includes Peacemaker, Omni-Man, and Homelander. But it was also revealed that we get 3 extra fighters with them. That includes returning fighters, including Ermac. Yeah, you heard me right, Ermac. Quan Chi. That's right. And the return of Takeda Takahashi. Now, for those of you guys who don't know who that is, he's the son of the blind swordsman Kenshi Takahashi. I invite you guys to research those 2 characters. So exciting. So much is coming. So much to look forward to. I'm so excited, honestly. But with that being said, folks, I'm going to end the streams right here. And again, I want to say I'm never going to use this background again for TikTok. Screw it. But with that being said, folks, I will be shooting over to my Twitch to do some gameplay. You guys are more than welcome to come and check that out. The link is in my bio for both of them. TikTok. Yes, yes, we fade away. We fade into the black. We fade into the background. Yes, we fade. We fade into the background. Nope. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We don't fade just yet. But yeah. Feel free to hit that subscribe button when it does appear. It's right here. It's very lovely. And feel free to sample either one of these fine videos when they do appear, you know. And again, I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to see me tonight. You guys are breathtakingly awesome. Appreciate y'all so much. Love you guys. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another riveting episode. So, as always, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves, and be zen, huh? Peace.